Welcome to Like Kindly. Imagine going through your entire life believing that every single setback, every challenge, was actually setting you up for something greater. Now, I know that might sound like just another inspirational quote you scroll past on your social media feed, but what if I told you that this isn't just a feel-good mantra, but a principle deeply rooted in an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time? Yes, I'm talking about Stoicism, a philosophy that doesn't just teach us how to endure life's battles, but actually embrace them, transforming our struggles into our strengths. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of Stoicism, uncovering how this timeless wisdom can be not just a beacon of light during our darkest times, but a daily guide to living with purpose and resilience. Whether you're facing personal trials, professional challenges, or just the everyday chaos of life, the Stoic teachings offer a roadmap to not just surviving, but thriving, showing us that the power to lead a fulfilling life lies not in changing our circumstances, but in changing our response to them. So, if you've ever felt like you're constantly battling against the tide, if you've ever wondered how to find peace amidst the storm, or if you're just curious about how ancient wisdom can illuminate our modern lives, then you're in the right place. Join me as we explore how to harness the principles of Stoicism to transform our challenges into our greatest victories, learning to live with intention, integrity, and an indomitable spirit. Let's embark on this journey together, discovering how to turn the obstacles in our path into the stepping stones to our greatest evolution. And while we embark on this transformative journey together, I invite you to hit that subscribe button and stay with us throughout the entire video. Every moment is crafted to inspire and empower you, and you won't want to miss a single part of this life-changing exploration. Let's dive into the world of Stoicism and uncover the tools to live a life of profound strength and serenity. If you find this video helpful and enjoyable, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our videos. Number 1. Pour your heart into your endeavors. Commitment and virtue Stoics are recognized for their unwavering resilience, steadfastness, and deep commitment to their principles. When they undertake a commitment, they give it their absolute best, not for praise or recognition, but because they understand that this complete dedication is the essence of a virtuous, meaningful life. They don't engage half-heartedly. Instead, they immerse themselves fully in their pursuits, embodying the belief that the true value of our actions lies in the depth of our dedication, not in the outcomes. Putting your all into something means channeling your energy, focus, and efforts wholeheartedly into your endeavors. It means waking up each day with the intention to actively shape your destiny through your thoughts, choices, and actions, rather than drifting through life passively. It involves not just dreaming big, but also taking bold, decisive steps forward, even in the face of challenges and uncertainties. However, giving your all is not just about what you do. It's also about how you do it. It involves approaching your tasks, relationships, and self-improvement with sincerity, passion, and integrity. It means being fully present and engaged, whether you're working on a project, spending time with loved ones, or reflecting on your personal growth. When obstacles inevitably arise, it's about facing them with courage and resilience, drawing on your inner strength to overcome adversity. To start giving your all in your own life, begin by identifying what truly matters to you, your core values, most cherished goals, and deepest passions. Then, commit to pursuing these with all your heart and soul. Set high standards for yourself and strive to meet them each day, not out of obligation, but because you are driven by a genuine desire to live fully and authentically. Remember, giving your all isn't a one-time act. It's a way of life. It's a choice you make every day, in every moment, with every breath. Embracing this philosophy not only propels you towards your goals, but also brings a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose to your journey. Let's commit to this path together, supporting and inspiring one another to live with unwavering passion and purpose. Let's create a legacy of excellence and virtue that endures, because ultimately, it's not just about what we achieve, but about who we become in the process. Number 2, redefining success, virtues over vanity. In a society where success is often defined by material wealth, prestigious job titles, or the number of social media followers, it's easy to lose track of what truly holds value. But imagine if we took a moment to reconsider our criteria for success. The teachings of the Stoics offer a profound shift in perspective. True success isn't about accumulating possessions or gaining the approval of others. It's about cultivating a strong character, living in harmony with nature, and fulfilling our roles as human beings with integrity and virtue. True success is being honest, just, courageous, and wise, no matter what our external circumstances might be. This approach is empowering because it places the locus of control within ourselves. We might not have power over the economy, the job market, or the opinions of others, but we can always control our virtues and actions. To start redefining our understanding of success, we must begin with introspection. Reflect deeply on what you genuinely value and the kind of person you aspire to become. Consider the qualities you admire in others and aim to cultivate those qualities within yourself. Set goals that are aligned with these values, emphasizing personal growth and positive contributions to the lives of others. Changing our definition of success also involves learning to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. Celebrate your efforts, resilience, and progress, even if they don't result in immediate external rewards. In Stoic philosophy, success is as much about how you confront challenges and setbacks as it is about achieving your objectives. It's about maintaining your integrity and equanimity in the face of adversity. Moreover, redefining success in this way can lead to deeper fulfillment and genuine happiness. When you stop chasing external validation and start focusing on what brings you true joy and satisfaction, you free yourself to pursue what is genuinely meaningful. You'll likely find that striving for virtue and engaging meaningfully with the world around you is far more rewarding than any external achievement. By embracing these Stoic principles, you can cultivate a life rich in purpose and inner peace, grounded not in transient accolades but in lasting personal virtue and wisdom. Ultimately, redefining success means shifting our focus from external markers to internal virtues. It's about striving to be the best version of ourselves, not for the sake of recognition, but for the fulfillment that comes from living a life of purpose and integrity. By doing so, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideal of true success, finding contentment and strength in the cultivation of our character and the positive impact we have on the world. This approach not only transforms how we view our achievements, but also enriches our lives in ways that go far beyond the superficial measures of success so often celebrated by society. Number 3. Letting go of outcomes, finding freedom in the process. In a world where success is often gauged by material wealth, job titles, or social media popularity, it's easy to lose track of what truly matters. But imagine taking a step back and re-evaluating our criteria for success. Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective, suggesting that real success isn't about acquiring things or impressing others. Instead, it's about developing strong character, living in harmony with nature, and fulfilling our roles as human beings with integrity. Being honest, just, courageous, and wise, regardless of our circumstances, is the true essence of success. This Stoic approach empowers us because it places control within our own hands. While we may not have power over external factors like the economy, job market, or others' opinions, we do have control over our virtues and actions. Redefining success starts with introspection. Reflect on what you genuinely value in the person you aspire to be. Consider the qualities you admire in others and strive to develop them in yourself. Set goals that align with these values, focusing on personal growth and positively impacting others' lives. Appreciating the process rather than just the outcome is key to this new definition of success. Celebrate your efforts, resilience, and progress, even if they don't lead to immediate rewards. In Stoic philosophy, success involves how you face challenges and setbacks, maintaining integrity and equanimity despite external conditions. By changing your definition of success, you'll find greater fulfillment and happiness. When you're not constantly chasing external validation, you can focus on what truly brings joy and satisfaction. Pursuing virtue and meaningful engagement with the world is far more rewarding than any external achievement could ever be. Ultimately, shifting our focus from external markers to internal virtues helps us strive to be the best version of ourselves, not for recognition but for the fulfillment that comes from living a life of purpose and integrity. By embracing these Stoic principles, we can cultivate a life rich in purpose and inner peace, grounded not in transient accolades, but in lasting personal virtue and wisdom. This approach transforms how we view our achievements and enriches our lives far beyond the superficial measures of success often celebrated by society. Number 4. Small steps, big impact. Doing what little you can. In the vast expanse of life, it's easy to become daunted by our ambitions or the intricate challenges we face. Often, we question the impact of our individual contributions, thinking, what difference can my small efforts make? However, it's essential to remember that significant accomplishments are built from numerous small actions. The Stoics understood that while we cannot control the ultimate outcomes, we do have control over our choices in each moment. They teach us to focus on the present, to engage in what is right and necessary now, without being overwhelmed by the magnitude of the task or overly fixated on distant goals. The principle of doing what little you can encourages us to engage actively and purposefully with life, regardless of how small or humble our contributions may appear. How can we apply this principle to our lives? Start by breaking down your major goals into smaller, manageable steps. Concentrate on what you can accomplish today, even if it's just a minor step forward. It's about persistence and regularity, not the size of the action. Each small step acts as a building block, gradually supporting your larger aspirations. Additionally, this Stoic approach helps us find meaning in the process itself, rather than just the end result. By focusing on what we can do now, we become more present, more engaged, and often more effective. We begin to value the journey with all its twists and turns, recognizing that true growth and fulfillment stem from our daily efforts and mindset. Adopting this philosophy also fosters humility and resilience. We come to terms with our limitations, yet we also recognize our ability to influence and impact. We learn to be adaptable, resourceful, and steadfast, even when progress appears slow or invisible. By committing to small, consistent actions each day, we build momentum, confidence, and a sense of purpose that carries us through more significant challenges. Ultimately, the Stoic idea of concentrating on the present and making consistent, small contributions can revolutionize our approach to goals and obstacles. It changes our viewpoint from feeling overwhelmed to feeling empowered, from being immobilized by the enormity of our ambitions to taking manageable steps toward them. Each small action adds up, and over time, these accumulate into substantial progress. Therefore, let's commit to doing what little we can each day with intention and dedication. Let's embrace the present, appreciate the process, and trust that our small contributions are building towards something greater. By living this principle, we not only get closer to our goals, but also find deeper satisfaction and meaning in our everyday lives. Number 5. Question your limits. Embracing growth and potential. Have you ever noticed yourself settling for less than your true potential? It's a common pattern in our lives, where we drift through days, weeks, or even years without truly questioning the limits we've imposed on ourselves. This is where the powerful question, "Why not?" comes into play. It's a straightforward query, yet it has the ability to pierce through layers of complacency and fear that hold us back. Let's intertwine this concept with the teachings of Stoicism. The Stoics were not content with passively experiencing life. They were proactive, continually scrutinizing their lives, decisions, and actions through the lens of virtue and self-improvement. When confronted with a challenge or a decision, a Stoic would ask themselves, why not choose the path that fosters growth? This is not about taking reckless risks, but about making conscious, deliberate choices that align with one's core values and higher self. When you find yourself at a crossroads, feeling hesitant or uncertain about stepping into the unknown or elevating your efforts, pause and ask, why not? Why not aim for that promotion, initiate that project, or take that leap of faith towards your dreams? It's in these moments of decision that our destinies are crafted. However, asking why not isn't solely about addressing external challenges. It's also about confronting the internal narratives that constrain us. It's about challenging self-doubt, the fear of failure, and the comfort of the status quo. It's a call to action, urging you to rise above mediocrity and embrace the potential for greatness within you. Remember, every Stoic philosopher, from Marcus Aurelius to Seneca, embraced challenges as opportunities for growth. They did not settle for a life of ease and comfort. They pursued a path of virtue, resilience, and personal excellence. When you ask yourself, why not? You are stepping into the arena, ready to engage fully with life, to grow, learn, and emerge stronger and wiser. So, the next time you catch yourself hesitating, remember that you have the power to redefine your narrative. You possess the strength to transcend your perceived limits. Embrace the Stoic mindset, ask yourself, why not? And discover just how far your curiosity, courage, and commitment can take you. Number 6. Embrace challenges, obstacles as pathways to growth. Reflect on the obstacles you've encountered in your life. We all face them, whether they are minor annoyances or major setbacks. Our natural reaction might be one of frustration, discouragement, or even despair. But what if we began to see these obstacles as hidden opportunities, as catalysts for personal growth and self-discovery? This is the essence of a key Stoic principle. The Stoics were not flippant or dismissive about life's hardships. They fully acknowledge the pain and difficulty that challenges can bring. However, they also believe that within every obstacle lies the potential for an equal or greater benefit. It's not the obstacle itself that shapes our experience, but how we respond to it. By choosing to view obstacles as pathways, we transform from passive victims of circumstance into active, empowered agents of change. So, how can you apply "the obstacle is the way" in your daily life? Begin by changing your perspective. When you encounter a challenge, pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this situation help me grow? Instead of allowing obstacles to drain your energy and spirit, use them as stepping stones to build resilience, creativity, and perseverance. Embrace the understanding that the most rewarding paths often involve the greatest challenges. The struggles you face, the barriers you overcome, and the persistence you show all contribute to your character development and personal story. Each obstacle provides an opportunity to practice virtues like patience, courage, and adaptability, molding you into a stronger, wiser individual. Moreover, overcoming obstacles often requires innovative thinking and a willingness to explore new avenues. It's in these moments of trial that we are pushed to broaden our horizons, think creatively, and discover strengths we didn't know we had. By embracing the Stoic approach to obstacles, we also develop a sense of gratitude for the growth they facilitate. We learn to appreciate the journey, with all its ups and downs, recognizing that the most profound lessons often come from facing adversity. In this way, the obstacles in our path are not merely impediments, but essential components of our journey toward personal excellence and fulfillment. So the next time you encounter a hurdle, remember to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning, a chance to strengthen your character and enrich your life. Number 7. The pursuit of improvement, becoming a Prokopton. In the philosophy of Stoicism, the relentless quest for improvement is encapsulated by the concept of Prokopton, which means making consistent progress or being perpetually in the process of growth. The Stoics focused on what they could control: their virtues, actions, and reactions to external events, rather than striving for unattainable perfection. Their goal was steady advancement. This is the mindset I encourage you to adopt, a commitment to constant, unyielding progress. Think about it. Improvement lies at the heart of everything meaningful. Whether it's honing your professional skills, deepening personal relationships, or fostering inner peace, growth is the essence of a fulfilling life. By dedicating yourself to improvement, you align with the Stoic principle of self-mastery, committing to becoming your best self not for external approval, but because it's the truest expression of living by your principles. However, striving for improvement is not about being harsh or unforgiving with yourself. It's about maintaining a compassionate and persistent dedication to your growth. Celebrate small victories while remaining eager for the next stage of your evolution. Setbacks and failures will occur, but in the spirit of Stoicism, view them not as defeats, but as essential lessons and stepping stones on your journey toward betterment. To cultivate this commitment to improvement, start by setting clear and intentional goals that resonate with your core values. Reflect daily on your actions and decisions, considering how they align with your aspirations for growth. Embrace challenges as opportunities to push your boundaries and learn, and maintain curiosity and openness, always ready to adapt and refine your approach. Remember, the journey of self-improvement is endless. There's always a new layer to uncover, a new skill to develop, a new virtue to embody. This continuous quest brings our greatest joy and fulfillment. Let's embrace this pursuit of improvement not just as a means to an end, but as a way of life. Together, let's support and inspire each other to achieve new heights, to shape our destinies, and to live each day with purpose, passion, and an insatiable drive for growth. Number 8. Reject the need for approval, authenticity over acclaim. In a society that places immense emphasis on approval and validation from others, it's easy to lose sight of our core values and motivations in the pursuit of being liked. Stoicism offers a powerful antidote to this external focus, reminding us that our worth and our choices should be anchored in our own principles and virtues, not in the fleeting opinions of others. The Stoics teach us that seeking approval can be a form of enslavement. We become captives to the whims and judgments of others, allowing their perceptions to dictate our actions and our self-esteem. However, when we liberate ourselves from the need for external validation, we gain a profound sense of freedom and authenticity. We can act according to our own values and beliefs, pursuing what we genuinely think is right and meaningful, regardless of whether it garners us popularity or praise. How can we begin to detach our actions from the desire to be liked? It starts with developing a strong sense of self-awareness. We need to understand our motivations and distinguish between actions driven by a desire for external validation and those rooted in our true selves. This process requires honesty and introspection, but it's a crucial step toward living a more authentic and fulfilling life. Next, we need to cultivate confidence in our own judgments and decisions. The Stoics emphasize the importance of reason and wisdom in guiding our actions. When we trust our own reasoning and align our actions with our reasoned convictions, we become less dependent on others' approval. We can stand firm in our choices, even when they are unpopular or misunderstood, because we know they are grounded in our deepest principles. It's also important to embrace the idea that not being liked by everyone is not only okay, but also normal and inevitable. We are all unique individuals with our own values, beliefs, and perspectives. It's impossible to please everyone, and attempting to do so would require us to constantly change and adapt to others' expectations, ultimately losing our sense of self. By focusing on being authentic and true to ourselves, we attract the right kind of relationships, those based on genuine respect and shared values. Even when we face criticism or rejection, we can take solace in knowing that we are living with integrity, true to our Stoic principles. Therefore, let us strive to liberate ourselves from the chains of seeking approval. Let us ground our actions in our own values and beliefs, cultivating a life of authenticity and freedom. By doing so, we honor the wisdom of the Stoics and pave the way for a life rich in purpose, meaning, and genuine fulfillment. Number 9. Small steps, big impact. Doing what little you can. In the vast landscape of life, it's easy to feel daunted by the enormity of our ambitions or the complexity of the obstacles we face. We might wonder, what difference can my small contribution make? But consider this. Every major achievement is composed of countless, small, seemingly insignificant actions. The Stoics understood that while we don't control the ultimate outcomes, we do control our choices in each moment. They teach us to focus on the present, to do what is right and necessary now without being immobilized by the magnitude of the task or overly preoccupied with distant goals. Do what little you can is a call to action, urging us to engage with life actively and purposefully, no matter how small or modest our contributions may appear. So, how can we embody this principle in our daily lives? Begin by breaking down your larger goals into smaller, actionable steps. Concentrate on what you can accomplish today, even if it's just a tiny step forward. Remember, it's about consistency and persistence, not the size of the action. Each small step acts as a building block, forming a foundation that will ultimately support your larger aspirations. Furthermore, this Stoic mindset encourages us to find value and meaning in the process itself, not just in the end result. By focusing on doing what little we can, we become more present, engaged, and often more effective. We learn to appreciate the journey with all its twists and turns, recognizing that growth and fulfillment stem from our daily efforts and attitudes. Embracing this philosophy also helps us cultivate humility and resilience. We acknowledge that we are not omnipotent, yet we also affirm our agency and impact. We learn to be resourceful, adaptable, and persistent, even when progress seems slow or invisible. In this way, each small, deliberate action contributes to a greater whole, moving us steadily towards our goals. By focusing on what we can control and taking consistent steps forward, we build a meaningful and impactful life, grounded in the Stoic wisdom of purposeful action and continuous growth. Number 10. You attract what you embody. The mirror of virtues. Imagine living your life as a mirror, reflecting not just what you project outwardly, but also what resides within you. If you're filled with negativity, fear, or bitterness, these traits will taint your experiences and interactions. Conversely, if you cultivate virtues like kindness, resilience, and integrity, these qualities will shine through in your life, attracting positive experiences and relationships. The Stoics emphasized developing a strong, virtuous character because they understood that this is the foundation of a good life. They believe that while you cannot control the world around you, you can control who you choose to be within that world. By focusing on becoming the best version of yourself, you naturally create a life that reflects those qualities. But how can you embody this principle of you get what you are in your daily life? Start by engaging in regular self-reflection. Examine your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors critically but compassionately, identifying areas where you can grow and improve. Actively cultivate virtues that resonate with you, whether it's courage in the face of adversity, perseverance in pursuit of your goals, or compassion towards others. This isn't about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about being conscious of your internal state and its external manifestations. Strive to align your actions with your highest values and principles, even when it's challenging. And when you falter, as we all do, have the humility and resilience to learn from your experiences and continue your journey of self-improvement. By embracing this Stoic wisdom, you empower yourself to be the architect of your reality. You recognize that while you can't control everything that happens to you, you have immense power over how you respond and who you choose to be. As you align your being with your highest ideals, you'll find that the world around you begins to reflect that same quality and depth. As we journey through life, embracing the wisdom of Stoicism, we discover that our greatest strength lies within us, in our capacity to choose our response, focus on what truly matters, and let go with grace. Remember, the path to tranquility and fulfillment is not found in external accolades or possessions, but in the cultivation of virtue, resilience, and inner peace. Thank you for joining me on this journey today and for being an integral part of the Live Kindly community. I encourage you to continue exploring and deepening your understanding by watching one of the suggested videos on the screen. Together, we grow stronger, wiser, and more grounded in the principles that guide us toward a life of purpose and meaning.